everyone, it's Miss Mika again. I'm really excited about today's session because you're learning about Matisse as an artist and his collages. And collage is one of the funnest ways to make really colourful, really creative types of artwork. And I love Matisse because it's so playful and fun and free. You can see shapes in there that you might recognise, like hands or a guitar or a person's chest or their head, or even just maybe you could think that's like a television or nonsense or whatever you think. So what we're going to do is try to make our own collage in our book using some of Matisse's inspired shapes. And as you should know now, a collage is layers upon layers kind of purposely put together and stuck down. So collage is paper layers joined together and on top of each other. So I'm going to have a go. Let's see what I create. I'm going to try and create some of his shapes. So now I've got all my little shapes cut out. I haven't stuck down anything yet because we need to assemble the collage. So I'm going to move these maybe over to this side of my book. I've got lots of little pieces, but I tried to kind of find shapes that Matisse had done. I really like these kind of swirly kind of coral shapes or wormy shapes. And the squares were great. I just had a strip and I could snip off little squares. And I've cut some shapes out of painted paper. I really like the textures and I thought that would add to the collage. So that's a really neat idea to try. I've even got lined paper. And you've got to remember that we're working on a white background. So that's already a layer of white colour. So we can change that or use it or completely cover up that paper. So we're going to move these across. I might even move them to the side. Start fresh. We don't need to cover the whole page. We're just kind of experimenting. So I've got some of my bigger layer shapes. I'm going to put those down first, possibly, using the white as well. Might need to snip this a little bit. That. So I've already got white layer and then a yellow layer, and on top of the yellow layer I'll have the green layers. I really like this shape. I'm going to put that there on top of the green. So now I've got all these layers. I need to be able to stick the bottom layers down first. So you might want to get your iPad and take a photo of what you've laid out so that when you move it away and you start sticking it down, you can refer to those areas. So once you're happy with that, you have to sweep it off and then start gluing it down. That's really important because if you stick something down in the beginning and you haven't assembled what your collage will look like, once it's stuck down, you can't move it. Okay, it's very important when you're gluing to make sure you glue down things properly. I always see so many students just rub on a little bit of glue and then all their paper starts lifting off. So it's important to really get those edges. If you get glue on your fingers, yes, it's a bit sticky, but you just wash your hands after. It's fine. I like white space. I think it's really important when you're looking at your artwork, like Matisse would have done, is to know when to stop. Like I could stick all of these pieces on, couldn't I? but maybe it starts looking a bit messy. So it's important to have purpose when you look at your art and kind of go, yes, that would fit there, but I don't know if I want it there. Maybe I do. Maybe I want this little black square there. Yeah, like he's floating away. Have a look. So that's a collage in the style of Matisse. I've stolen some of his shapes and done it in my own way, just to kind of suit the style. And you can see that in a collage you have many layers of paper overlapping each other. So that's what a collage is. Have fun, it's a great way of making art.